Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. Welcome to April. I'm doing this in advance, so it's probably quite a few days before this actually goes live. But yeah, April already, guys. Where's the time gone? Okay, so today is Stamp and Stencil Savvy for April, and Brianna has picked out that we had to stamp an image, cut it out either with dies or fussy cut. I actually fussy cut, and use them as embellishments. Okay, so I actually used, I'll show you what set I used. It was a Close to My Heart Surfs Up. It's a very old one, and I was lucky enough to get that off my friend who does not interested in scrapbooking anymore. And I said, yes, I'll grab that one, thank you. So I'm going to use some products from, I used both of those actually. I used that one and this one, Tropical Paradise, Seasons and Nature. So they're the two stamp sets that I used. I'm going to use 2 stencils. And yes, this is a photo about a Christmas decoration, but it is also a photo that I want my daughter to remember of why I bought these decorations. I buy one specifically like this. Our local supermarket brings them out every year. I've got a Santa Claus on a scooter, Santa Claus on something else. I had Mrs. Claus with a surfboard. I've got quite a few other different ones that I've bought over the years since she was in grade 4, I think. In memory of someone. So I was going to put Beach Holiday there because I met this person. She was a very lovely girl. Let's get stenciling while I talk. You don't want to hear me mumble for a million years. And Mum and Dad used to take us away to a beach, like for Christmas holidays. With friends of my sister's best friend's parents, they were, and their family we used to go away with. And so I was the odd one out, really, because my sister and her friend Tracy, they had some other friends their age at this place. Tracy's brothers, one was a year older than me, one was 3 or 4 years older than me. And I was kind of in the middle. I didn't have anyone really to hang around with. So there for a while I did hang around with the boys. And then I was over at the swings, in the playground of this caravan park that we used to stay at, which was like, you just walked over the road to the beach. And I met a couple of friends, I met a couple of the girls that they stayed there too. I became really good friends with them. And so we would meet up every Christmas holidays. And that way the boys didn't have to keep an eye on me anymore. I had friends, so, Mel will be right, So I'm just putting this on here as mermaid scale type things, but I'm putting it up the other way. And one of those people was Rachel, and so I got along really well with Rachel, and we had the 3 of us that met all together. I think it was Tracy, Stacey, Rachel, and I used to get around together, and man, we had some fun, and funny, and we kept in contact. So we either rang, or Tracy lived in Hobart, so she used to write letters and things. And as we got older and stuff, kind of when we didn't go down there anymore for holidays, because I think we stopped there for a little bit, and Rachel and I lost contact. I don't know how that happened exactly, but I know we lost contact. And then, high school started or finished or whatever. And a friend of mine was getting married and I was in her wedding. And she said, oh, look, I've got another girl in the wedding and she's actually the groom's, or the best man's girlfriend. And I went, all right. So she said, can you come and meet her so that she doesn't, you know, doesn't feel left out, that, you know, I'm friends with her. And I go, okay, yep. I walked in the room and I went, Rachel. And so we kind of got back in contact again for a little while, and it was really good. It was good to catch up with her, and anyway, we organised the hens night and everything together, and anyway, lost contact yet again, I suppose. And then my sister started working with her sister, and I said, well, that's Rachel from Augustin's, you know, sister. And my sister's going, is it? And I went, yes. Oh, I didn't realise she had an older sister. She said, oh, I thought she only had a younger one. I went, no, she had a younger and an older. Well, it turned out Rachel actually had cancer and she ended up losing her battle. And I went to the funeral, absolutely horrified that the girl that were in her wedding did not turn up. And anyway, so I did that on my own. I went to the funeral on my own. That was all good. But at the funeral they said something. And they said, you know, of all things, Rachel loved Christmas, which she did. She was nuts about Christmas. And they said, you know, in memory of her, if everyone bought a new Christmas decoration, you know, to remember her by. And so every year since then I have. I'm just wondering if I need another piece of scrap paper up there. I know I had another bit here somewhere. What's that bit? Oh, heck. So I've bought these in memory of her every year. And I will keep buying them. So that's what I'm doing this one for. Yes, in one way it's sad, but I'm going to keep it a happy layout. I'm going to keep it bright and happy because she was a funny one. The things, her humour. I mean, the two boys that were my sister's best friends, brothers, even they laughed at her jokes, and they were hard to get to laugh. Like, they were all very serious, and I've got to make sure Mel doesn't get no boyfriend and that sort of thing. And they were quite happy when I found some friends that were girls, and oh good, we don't have to keep an eye on you now. And I thought, well, yeah, well, you don't have to keep an eye on me anyway. But anyway, whatever you think you feel necessary. These are two people that, you know, later on in life, later on, a couple of years later on, they decided that they'd start going out with some of my friends. But I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend. It was quite funny. But, you know, Rachel was a character. She was a larger-than-life character and she loved people. She loved... Now, I haven't put anything underneath that yet because I think I want to pop that up. And I don't want to go straight. I want to go crooked. You know what? It's called Don't Think. What do I normally say, everyone? Don't think, just do. So just do it now. Like that. I can tuck things under if I need to. Don't want this to be too long, but a video so that it doesn't bother you guys. Right, so that's sitting up a little. Right, the idea I had, which I'll pop them on in 2 seconds. We'll get them stuck down. Yet again, I'm not even going to think about this. I'm just sticking them down. Except, I want the surfboards up. So let's just go. So all this paper is just scraps that I've got of Scrapbook Fantasies Sunny Days collection. And I thought, you know what, let's just get it used up. Yes, it's a Christmas decoration, but it's because I wanted it as a beach theme for, you know, Mrs. Claus to be at the beach with a surfboard. I mean, why can't the poor woman go surfing at Christmas? Right. And then I'm just going to build everything around this, right? I'm just going to go like this. So, actually I was going to put them underneath, wasn't I? I can get that to squeeze underneath. Just put as much as I can on there. These are a bit difficult to fussy cut, but I painstakingly did it. So I'm going to go about there, okay, with that. Let's get that one stuck on under, go like that along there. This one might go, because I hadn't really thought about it yet. I might just go like that there with that one. Right, I've got feet. Feet are going up here. And feet here. This is the bit that's time consuming because I didn't really know what I wanted. Just double-sided tape on and what I wanted foam on. I think the arrows can go down flat. We might pop the flowers up. So I'm going to go like that. Like that. Noisy car outside. Like that. Alright, let's find some foam for the backs of these. So, these were stamped and I fussy cut. So I stamped 3 of everything. So I might just go like that, okay? Now, I've got some really cool fish, tropical fish. There was the umbrella. There's an umbrella out of this in this fussy cut. I thought that might go well on there as well. In fact, let's go 1, 2, get one to move over. This was just something different I had. I was sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm just going to pop it in the middle and then, you know, do 3 clusters. And I thought, you know, what's something different I can do? I've got everything sticking here. Go like that. These are just ice creams, birds. Oh, there's a fishy. But I think I want smaller ones. I think we'll go the colour cuts with the smaller ones. Beautiful tropical little fish. And let's go seahorse up there. Is there any more seahorses? I love seahorses. Wicked orangey red one. Let's just go with that. Starfish in that one. Let's go like that. Change my mind again. I like that. Right. I'll just go these ones down here. Out of all that, I'll change my mind again. Do you guys get like that? Sometimes I can just, yep, that's exactly where it's going, or then I change my mind and move it somewhere else. I can't remember even where I had that. Let's just go like that. Is that the same fish? No, I don't think it is. Lift it up a bit, like tail to come out like that. There we go. Right. Done with that. That's going up there for a reason. Did have another starfish, but one will do. They're all too big. I don't think I want that. I had a camera. I think that's going to do me. I don't think I want any more except for maybe a camera on there. Where do I want that? Yeah, let's go like that. So there's no rule of thumb 3 clusters. I just went with one long one. Some other bits to look like they're in the ocean. And this is going up here because this bit might take a little bit longer. Find my broken tool here. I'll have to go with those. Right, there it is. So I've got that. It's not going to be the title you think. It's going to be In Memory of Rach. And my daughter will know the story. She already knows the story because every Christmas she goes and looks for me. Oh, is there one of those things for your friend, Mum? One of those decorations for your friend? And the reason I try and get beach-themed one is because that's where we met. Like, now I don't know if I'm going to, might be able to. I might have to go 2 different types. In I didn't write it out, so I can't. I've got to try and spell it right. In mem. Oh, no. O. And this person was, Rachel was actually my age. We were the exact same age. She was before me. I can't remember what month now. 'Cause I was always the youngest. Is that right? Just hadn't. I think so. Someone will let me know in the comments if I've just done that wrong. Memory of. I don't know if I've got enough to spell her whole name. But I wanted this to be a happy, fun. Do you guys get that sometimes? You do a memorial page for someone if someone's died, and you put love hearts and things because it's a close relative. But this wasn't a close relative, but she did mean something. Memory of a. No, I don't have a C in the big ones. Have I got it in the little ones? I do. Oh, Rachel. And of all things, her husband that she married not long after Marie and Matthew, they'd been together, Rachel and her partner had been together since they were at school. And as soon as she got diagnosed with cancer, he took off. Don't you love how some people act? I don't know if she was 1L or 2Ls. I'll just go with 1. I know she was an EL, sure of it. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to double check I've done that right. I can't remember if she was an AEL or an EL. I know she was different. Okay, so let's look at this. I wanted to do pink splatters. I've got blue. Let's do some blue, just blue Nuvo drops. We'll do them. Actually, we'll do them now. I just nowhere in particular. Just get them in there. Let's just go with that, with the blue dots. Flick underneath to make the dots look like enamel dots, so it spreads them out a little. And then we'll just go over Mrs. Claus' photo. Okay, done. That's me done. And that is my layout done for Stamp and Stencil Savvy. Now I've used 2 stencils, one over the top of each other, and I think it looks quite good. I actually do like that effect. We've stamped our embellishments and fussy cut them out, and I've just done one long, continuous type thing along the photo. And I'm happy with that, with just some colour colourful fish and fussy cuts there. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at something like this, press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. At the same time, if you do like what I've come up with, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. Thank you so very much. Down below in the description box, I will have the list and the playlist of Stamp and Stencil Savvy. Can't get my words out. As well as a Facebook group and website for Scrapbook Fantasies where you can go and check out these beautiful products. These are the fussy cut, the fish, colourful fish. These are all their papers. And that's a camera colour cut as well. So go and check them out and see what you can get. They ship internationally as well. And yeah, so this is in memory of Rachel. So thank you everyone for watching and listening. If there's any questions at all, pop them in the comments. Please go and check everyone out in the description box below in the playlist. There'll be, you click on the playlist and it takes you to all the different videos for this hop. And everyone will have a go, take on what we're doing this month. And it's good to get ideas from other people because someone might have interpreted it completely different. And there is some beautiful layouts out there. So thank you, everyone. If you do go and check them out, give them a like, subscribe to them if you're not already, and give them a comment, something you like about what they've done about their layout. Sometimes just a comment like that goes a long way to make somebody have a better day. Thank you. I'm going now. See you all in the next one. Bye for now and stay safe. Happy scrapping.